All right, a lot going on weather-wise, with the hurricane hitting Florida. Last thing that they needed, after Hurricane Ian. And then that's going to bring some rain for us tomorrow.
Yeah, we're already starting to see some of that rain, some of the outer bands already reaching into southern Ohio. So we are going to see a lot of changes come our way, not only with just the rain coming in the picture, but what's going to follow after that, because that's what's going to be long-lived is the cold that's going to be associated with a cold front that's well off to our west. We got a couple different things going on. Wanted to zoom things out to start out with the satellite and radar. Of course, the main feature you're probably noticing is the one to the south. That's the remnants of Nicole. Also, that cold front that is starting to enhance a bit off to the upper Midwest. That's what's going to be responsible for the big cool down. This is where all of our rain's coming from, essentially, and then it will merge with this front, which will help to push out the remnants of the system eventually out of our area later in the day tomorrow. Now, we are starting to see some of these outer bands reach towards Scioto County and southern parts of Ohio, so we'll continue to see some spotty rain creep in through the early part of the overnight. Nothing widespread just yet, though. We're going to hold off a bit until we see that. Temperatures, they're going to be pretty mild through the rest of the night, and we'll likely see our highs in the low 60s tomorrow as well. Not going to see a whole lot of variation with our temperatures through the day tomorrow, at least during the early part of the day. But going into tonight, we'll stay mild. That rain will return. Not going to be a very windy night for us, fortunately, as well. But we are going to be dealing with some good chances for rain through a good chunk of the day tomorrow. Again, highs either side of 60 degrees for us. So again, looking at it hour by hour, things pretty quiet to start the overnight. We'll see some of those outer bands start to stretch in from the south, lifting up to the north. Where we're seeing these yellows and oranges, that's where we're going to see some of that heavier rain potential. Models have been trending this again a little bit further to the east, so we'll continue to see the potential for some heavy rain here in central Ohio, essentially from sunrise to the early afternoon. We're still going to be looking at heavy rain just to our east, but watch as we're starting to clear up already into the late afternoon hours. So this has progressively moved a little bit further east earlier, about an hour or so. So if we continue to see that trend, we could end up looking at a pretty dry evening commute for us, but still some heavy rain well in the cards for us as we'll continue to see relatively dry conditions then heading into the evening hours. So that definitely looks like it'll be good news, but then heading into Saturday, that is snow. We're going to see chances for some showers, potentially mainly that of snow, given the cooler air that we're going to be looking at, and that'll be possible essentially throughout the day on Saturday. So something to keep an eye out for, along with the much colder conditions that'll be coming our way. And again, looking at a widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain possible for us as we head into the end of the day on Friday, and then gradually watching as those temperatures fall generally into the 30s for us. So we are going to be looking at a big cool down going into the weekend. We're talking temperatures well below average. So we're really flipping the script, going from above average to well below as we head into the weekend. It's going to feel like it's going to be generally into the mid-30s for us Saturday and Sunday, and then likely going into next week, every single day, likely either side of 40 degrees out there.